I recently had the pleasure of meeting the Dias family. That's Scott Dias, Janice Johnson Dias, and of course Marley Dias. You might remember her as the young lady who wanted to collect 1,000 black girl books because she wanted to see more images of people that looked like her in the books that she read. Well, she's back, and she not only is doing another donation of books, because that has gotten so much bigger, but now she has donated $10,000 to the Book Industry Association of Jamaica. But that's not what this news report is about. The Diaz couple is a powerhouse, and we can see exactly where Marley gets her power from. Take a look at this video.
I'm amazed by what you all have accomplished in raising such a powerful young lady. When you look at the future for Marley, based on your foundation that you've set, how do you feel any one of you can go?
Oh, you should go.
I should go. I think one of the biggest things we did is to give Marley the tools and the foundation to start her own work and her own mission forward. Her next big mission is college. She's going away to school in the fall. She's going to start at Harvard. Marley has always found her own way, and we just kind of provide the guidance and maybe a little bit of push and direction for her to set her own path. We didn't necessarily force her or push her in a certain way, but reading's her passion. That's something that we found, and we just help and support her with that.
All right, so Dr. Johnson, you've written a book, Parent Like It Matters.
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's it. Was that book written by research or by experience?
A combination. So I wrote this book because Marley insisted. And she'd already written her own book at 12. So here I am, I was at that point at 48. And she felt like people were asking her, how did she come to be? And that it was important that I provide the other side of the story. Her book really tells the narrative from a child's point of view. And so what did I do? What did Scott do? What did our community do in order to support her well-being? So it illustrates a little bit of Marley's story, but the main thesis of the book is really about these 65 families that I've worked with at the Grassroots Community Foundation. And the anchors in the book are the social science and public health research that we have on what does it take to really engender joy in children. And I describe joy as this feeling of optimism such that you can move yourself forward. Rather than this performative kind of happiness, how can we really create foundational structures for our children to be able to grow? So this book is a combination of my narrative, the narrative of raising our daughter, the girls in Grassroots Community Foundation, and the social science research that tells us about best practices.
I love it. Scott.
Yes.
When you think about you at Marley's age,
Menace.
tell me how that happened. Tell me how that was, and when did you decide that you are going to put all your efforts into building such a wonderful family structure that you have? Because I mean, right now it's a three-pronged approach.
It is.
Marley is strong, and Janice is strong, Scott's strong. So how did that work?
So I think for me at her age, at that time, I thought I was focused. I thought I was, I'm gonna go to college. Well, first I joined the Army, then I'm going to college, I'm gonna finish in 4 years, then I'm gonna become an engineer. That necessarily didn't happen. It didn't happen in that order, but a lot of things did. So I think Marley is a lot more focused or driven. The thing was, I didn't necessarily have a passion that I was following, going to think. I was just doing stuff I thought I should be doing. So she's completely different in that I think she really knows what she wants, where at that time I was just doing what I thought would be a good fit. So I think that's the biggest thing. And then the second part of the question was,
what have you been doing to keep us so together?
Well, I think one thing that I could do is, I think both of them are really strong and powerful women. And I think for me is just, I help and assist where I can. And a part of it is also listening. I think, what? Sarah, why are you laughing?
It's true.
It's true.
It's so true.
It's listening, right? Because if I'm not listening, I wouldn't be able to hear the words that they are saying. So I try to tried this. I couldn't get through.
This is the best.
This is Instagrammable.
Oh, I hope he's zooming in on your crying. I hope he's zooming in.
It's been a bit emotional day today.
This is beautiful.
This is our first interview together.
Oh my God.
I just want y'all to point out, it is our first.
Marley.
Oh, go selfie. You're saving that.
Get yourself. Ew, pretty.
So Scott, continue.
Oh, yes, so
I want
please.
you to finish your
Oh my goodness, hold on a minute.
Are you going in paper card?
No, I'm not. I'm alright, thank you. No, but in all seriousness, I think. Well, let me correct this. Listening is the one thing that I need to do better at. Because Janice is a great. Well, of the many things I need to do better at, listening is at the top of the list. Because both, Janice and Marley are powerful women in my life, and they do have a lot of words. I need to be better at not just hearing, but listening and comprehending. Because when they're saying things, they're not just saying. There's really something deeper behind that, and I really need to be serious and focus more on that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't have anything else. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah!
Thank you for checking us out on Good News Jamaica TV for content that informs, inspires, and transforms. Please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more positive Jamaica content. Walk good,